The vote was quick, hands raised around the polished oak table. Her father first, then her mother, then her. My wife's hand hovered, fingers trembling not from guilt, but from anticipation. The lawyer cleared his throat. Unanimous. You're out. I didn't speak, didn't argue, didn't even flinch. They expected fury, pleading, a man begging to reclaim what was his. Instead, I leaned back, folded my hands, and smiled. That smile froze the room. They mistook patience for weakness. By midnight, they thought I'd be pacing my study, staring at old boardroom photos, drowning humiliation in bourbon. But at midnight, I was signing. And at 8 a.m., when their assistant tried the company servers, access failed her, then him, then her father. Error message, access denied. By 8:07, their lawyer's face drained to paper white. By 8:01, everything they thought was theirs was gone. It hadn't begun that morning. Betrayal thrives in shadows, not sunlight. I'd noticed it months earlier, hushed dinners with her father, misfiled financials, her averted gaze in meetings. They wanted me gone, the man who built the company, the man who elevated their crumbling estate to power. But the deepest cut was not business. It was the way she touched her father's wrist, signaling him subtly the same touch she once used on me. I realized then, I was no longer her partner. I was a pawn. Pawns are sacrificed. I didn't confront her. Rage is wasteful when patience is power. I observed, tracing every transaction, every whispered call, every routed email. At night, when she thought I slept, I listened to her murmurs, her father, her mother, the lawyer, and stayed silent. Meanwhile, I made my own calls not to allies, but to enemies, rivals, partners they'd wronged. I offered them what they craved most, access. Slowly, invisibly, I moved my shares. They thought they were closing the trap, but it was mine. When the night of the vote arrived, I walked in knowing the outcome, knowing hands would rise, knowing I would smile because I already knew what awaited at 8 a.m. The lawyer was first to understand. His hand trembled as he refreshed the screen. Access denied, he whispered. Her father barked orders. Her mother gripped her pearls. My wife searched my face for weakness. I met her gaze with silence. The lawyer stammered. He sold every share overnight. The room froze. Her father roared. Her mother gasped. My wife opened her lips, but no sound came. She had voted me out. I had sold everything to their fiercest rival before they could act. I rose slowly, chair legs scraping marble like a blade. Her father lunged. You fool, you've destroyed everything. Her mother hissed. You'll regret this. But I watched her. My wife, who raised her hand against me without hesitation. I leaned close enough for her to hear the truth. You never understood, did you? I didn't build it for you or them. I built it because I could and because one day, I might need to burn it down. Her face crumbled, not in fury, but in fear. She knew I wasn't begging. I was leaving with the ashes. I didn't wait for their screams, didn't wait for excuses. I walked out, step by step, my shoes echoing like a countdown. I had carried them for years, loved them, funded them, watched the betrayal form. Now I carried nothing, not rage, not grief, not love. Only silence. Only freedom. The company was gone. The marriage was gone. The wake was gone. And as the elevator doors closed, I realized something sharp, almost clean. They thought they buried me. I buried them first. When the doors opened again, I stepped into a world where their names no longer mattered.